trying to think how I want to color that one. Pencil or pen? If I should do pen art or not. Class live. Yeah, I'll use pencil, I guess, or pen. No, I'll use pencil.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Taz. I was really getting into watching the Aromanga Sensei, so started doing several drawings of what's her name? Sagan. Yes. Pretty much spun out 3 drawings in a row. I also got this one. Yo, yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm using a black Prisma, so yeah, colored pencil, but black Prisma for a little long. Usually, if I do a lining, it's either going to be in black Prisma pencil or in ink. They both have advantages and disadvantages. I guess it just depends on what you want your overall look to be. She's from Aromanga Sensei. It's kind of a funny, much more of a comedy kind of anime, but I enjoy it quite a bit. No, no. I'm I'm in the U.S. in Iowa. It's just kind of a nickname thing I came up with a long time ago. So I kind of just stuck. Ah, yeah. Know a couple people from overseas. Yeah, see, I work overnights, so my schedule is probably much more in line with the people overseas than it is, people in the U.S. I work overnight, so the middle of my day is usually the middle of everybody's night around here. Because you're probably about 6, 7 hours ahead of me. Probably what, 1 or 2 in the evening there? Gotta keep at it. Find something that's interesting. Dang. It's a lot. I put a lot of hours into Skyrim though. On which channel? Mine? Whose? Growth was pretty much not measurable anyway. Not really a reason for me to grow my channel anyway, because almost all my videos get blocked because of the music copyright. Because I just use YouTube for the live stream. I don't really have a reason to keep any of the archive. It's been alright. It's been working. That's about it. And drawing, of course. Typical week does not really change like at all for me, so let's draw. Or I could work on coloring a piece. Yeah. I'll do that instead. I'm gonna try out some of my new markers. Colors are here. It's kind of a blue-gray. That's a little. That'd be good for the shadows. Blue-gray one. Yeah, that can work. Well, it's been alright. I mean, I'm just working. Just, running on the side, drawing on the side, and then work. No, he's not up. I'm gonna try out these new markers, too. Ooh, that can make a nice skin color. What's the other tip? A brush tip. That does have a brush tip. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. That'll work. Find my eraser. Well, I guess any news, I guess I'm moving in a month. I mean, I'm still working at the same place and stuff, but that means in about a month, well, actually maybe a little over a month, yeah, I'll be busy. I don't know. It depends on how well I get our internet scheduled to be set up at the new place. Could be a week or so of me not even being able to stream or do anything anyway. Alrighty. It's not really dry, it's that this paper's not really that smooth, and well, these marker tips aren't the best because these are really cheap. But it does give the sound of being dry, but I haven't really used this one, so I hope it's not dry. It's Yo. Yes, it's always Miku. It doesn't actually matter. It's always gonna be a Miku. That plot song I did, that's actually Miku. You have to look closely, but you'll notice it is. No, it's not Miku, it's Sagiri from Eromanga Sensei. That's that one new show I was watching. Oh yeah, you haven't probably seen this one I did. Hold on. Oh, it's huge. Like, it's pretty big compared to my hand. I just did this one the other day. I just rarely do that kind of stuff because it takes so long. I know you like it, Knight. Yeah, when it comes down to shading, I can, like, especially with graphite. Oh, it's Aromanga Sensei. I think I wrote it down. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. Yeah, let me write it down. One reason why I'm slow with coloring is I go for a solid fill. Unlike, well, like, there'll be a lot of random, he'll do a coloring, but he does, like, perimeter. For example, like, you wouldn't, like, fill in solid on all the hair. But I don't really do that. At least with colored pencil. Maybe with markers too, I don't know. Depends on the paper I'm using. Some of it does better than others with that kind of stuff. Alrighty. Even though colored pencil's pretty resistant to marker, still try to be careful around it because it still can smudge. Yeah, this gets annoying. Probably there's faster ways for me to try to get this colored, but I don't know. Well, this is still faster than using pencils. No, it's funny. It's got a lot of humor. It's got etchy stuff in it. And I mean, it's got a lot of similarities, of course, to a lot of the shows in the same kind of genre. But I still like it. Then again, it kind of is the kind of show I like anyway, so it's kind of easy for me to like it. Well, it depends actually on the scene that you're looking at. In different scenes, it's actually just all solid color. It's just one of those things where different visuals use a different color scheme for the hair. Technically, though, it's actually the same color throughout. It depends on the shading. Because some scenes it's not different colored. Those scenes it is. Well, I'll try to apply probably some shading and a little bit of coloring to it. But, that's the annoying thing when you're trying to, like, create, say, a character. Colors, like when you're trying to, like, do fan art and stuff. If you don't look at multiple scenes, you might notice that the hair color is just odd colored because I wanted to make it that way. So maybe just for shading, or maybe it was in, like nighttime versus daylight. If I were to make a bet, I'd say it's probably gonna be one that you like. Yo, random. It's going. It's still hot over there. It's cooled down a bit here, so it's not quite as bad. Sweating. Well, I mean, I get to that point sometimes in my room, even when it's not hot outside, just because, gosh dang, being sandwiched amongst all these other apartments just does that. Nothing. Heck, I'm still waiting for book 2 of the manga. It's been like a year. From what I heard and what I could tell, author slash artist authors who were involved with it had some health issues. Yeah, it is pretty warm right now. Ooh, maybe. See, the trouble is, Gundam is pairing up against all the ecchi shows I need to watch. It's gonna be a tough sell. think I'll go in initially, still just color the hair pieces just all the hair the same color. Then I'll decide if I want to actually put their color change to it or not. I mean, I still need to do shadowing, but...
Which one does?
This is still saggy from the Romanga Sensei. Here's taking too long. Fun. Yo. Oh, for this I'm just using a sketch paper. Hold on. Oops. Let me find it. It's Canson brand. Let's see. Well, I guess drawing paper. 70 pounds. It's 11 by 14. It's not very resistant to moisture, mind you. See, kind of going right through it. Still gives it kind of a cool appearance though when it does that. It still works pretty well. You just gotta be careful with like ink bleeding. It'll bleed more on this paper. Pretty good color. The Ustream days. Kind of miss that a little bit. I pretty much try to draw almost every day. Just need to, keep at it, and then you'll gain your own amount of experience. And, people get better at different speeds. Imagine some people it takes not nearly as long to get like better with practice and time. Not really. I rarely either. I've only done a very few. Well, I had one, but that was because it was part of my watercolor class. Nah, let's just stick to animes. I guess one reason why I don't really like trying to go for realism so much is realism is based on things that actually, you can already see anyway. Drawing things that don't actually, exist is kind of cooler. It kind of does exist. This marker's already dying, but this is a new marker. Or maybe I'm just trying to use it too fast. It's possible. Before I started trying to draw anime and such, I kind of did just do abstract in a way. Just lots of geometric objects and things. Then about 3 years ago, I kind of wanted to get into drawing characters in anime and such. On the next propane. Did somebody say propane? Unfortunately, they don't allow grills at our apartment. I might. Now, you know, those charcoal grills look pretty good too. This new generation of music. Hank likes to be hip. Where it at? What's Dale Gribble up to? Boomhauer. Pocket Sand. Wait, no, that's Dale. Boomhauer is probably trapped in his house. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen that show. Boomhauer. Oh wait, Boomhauer. Probably. Dang, I'm thinking of it. Getting things confused, dang it. Boomhauer, he's probably having trouble talking to his tech support because he can't understand what he's saying. Kind of streams at random times. Man, I bet all this is going right through this paper. Yep. Yo, who's man? I'm just drawing before I gotta go to work. More shadowing. Did you ever follow Stitches, Nella? Because there's not too many active ones left, but Stitch is one of them. You never Papers stream? I caught his first one, or his second one after his practice one. But I mean, that was a ways back. No, actively streaming still. It's not as big as the heyday back in Ustream. And, well, Punching Babies is back, but, I don't know. I mean, I know they were doing a trip, but, and they're changing housing or whatever. But I haven't heard anything from them in like a month now, so I don't know. Well, yeah, digital on YouTube. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've took a lot or two at digital on it. I use the OBS Studio thing, but I'm mostly more into tune with traditional, with the PlayStation Cam. Though I can also stream to YouTube with my cell phone, which is actually technically better than this camera. It has Galaxy S6. Its camera's pretty dang good, but it's more convenient and it doesn't burn up my phone battery, not streaming. A lot of smartphones nowadays have streaming. Oh, this is a PlayStation Cam. It's one of the original ones too. I bought it back at when it first came out. And I had it. It was I guess it was Black Friday 3 years ago or so. Either way, it was like $40 from me. Now they haven't lowered their prices on the camera in forever, but it used to be really cheap. Oh yeah, I'm streaming from my PS4. Like, can't really show itself. Actually, yeah, yes, I can. I have them here. Here, the camera will see itself. See, PlayStation camera. Then I have like an extension cable, like 15-foot cable. I don't think I've ever shown the camera seeing itself before. It's kind of neat. It's all beat up. think the new PlayStation cameras they sell are kind of like a round shape to them. But there's probably plenty of them square shaped. For my digital, I just use a, well, yeah, Wacom is the small one. I'm a cheapo, but I'm also a beginner at digital. It's actually a gift I got anyway. But I don't need to upgrade my digital for a while. Because I hardly do it. I already have a problem with buying things that I don't use. Just like the Vocaloid software. I mean, I've tried it out a little bit, but I need some time to I really want to get into it. Work sucks because it takes up time that I'd like to spend on other things. Or it kills my motivation to do other things. Like, last thing on my mind when I get off work sometimes is not to do anything else. Yeah, I'd like to see a lot of other streams again. It'd be nice. Oh, so what's your stream name then? Or what's your title or names? Because Friday nights I don't work Friday nights, so that'd be nice. Because I just work Monday through Thursday overnights. So late night, anything after 8 p.m. for me during the work week, except for Friday, I'm at work. So that's why I try to stream now a little before I go to work. This is kind of the typical time I'm on. I wish I could watch streams at work. Man, I think at my job, I feel like our group is the only one that's so busy that we never have downtime. Seems like a lot of the other groups have time for other things, but we don't. It's literally 10 hours of being busy. Which, I mean, granted, kind of makes the day go by fast. It has its merits to it, I guess. And that's... okay. Let me write that down before I forget. I'm very good at forgetting. I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna get out of that just being a hobby for me. Which is alright. I mean, given it's a hobby for me, I do probably put almost full-time hours into it too. Not quite. Definitely at least half-time. Because 3 hours a week I work, but then I also probably spend at least 20-something hours drawing every week. Either way, it's just for fun for me. Of course, I'm far from being at anything professional anyway, but, you know. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't draw if it wasn't fun because, like, if it wasn't fun and I wasn't enjoying it, it wouldn't be a reason since it's not my career either. So, yeah. Yeah, I've only done like one or two realistic things, somewhat, with my painting. I don't have that here, but I thought it was not bad considering it was my first time doing a water portrait. I did one of myself for my class. But I usually just end up, I'm usually go to draw whatever I'm interested in at the time, and since it's much fun anime and such, and it's usually what I draw. Yeah, see, that'd be difficult. Just like, that's kind of the reason why I don't really do requests so much is, sure, sometimes I'd like to try to draw things people are interested in, but if it is interesting to me, it's kind of hard. It's kind of like, that's one thing. So, like, there's an anime convention coming up next month, end of next month, and this time this year I've gained, kind of thought about it. I'm gonna try to support more of the actual artists at their booths, buy a little bit more of their stuff than last year. Random, are you getting your art done for your convention? You're not procrastinating, are you? Yeah, most of my things I do, even for myself, well, pretty much always are. But I pretty much don't ever really spend more than 10 hours on something. There's been a few exceptions, but then again, I also don't really do backgrounds. Good. See, like this large Plakta drawing I did, I don't even think I spent even, I don't even know if this even took me, I don't even think this took me 8 hours. Boop. Yeah, I like this one though. It's really big. Yeah, that was fun. I'm kind of getting back into graphite a little bit. The one that kind of sparked my interest back in graphite was when I did this one too. Because all I ever did was graphite for a long time before I actually got into doing color and whatnot. But I mean, I'm not a camera person though. I'll point the camera at the paper, but I'm not going to point the camera at myself. There's no reason to. Either way, I'm probably going to be done here pretty soon. Try to do a few more things before I go to work. Though, like, in a day, I feel more productive working on my drawings than I do having gone to work. Like, because I feel like I achieved more for myself than just for my job. Though, the work's actually it's pretty productive. Meaningful work, too, though. Oh, scripted. Ooh. I'm terrible at public speaking. Not really good at reacting to being put on the spot. Which is why it's kind of nice working overnights, because there's very few people. You can go your whole day without talking to a single person. More or less. Sometimes you have to, though. Just to get stuff done. Yeah, thanks. It's fun, you know. I've gotten a lot better since I started. I mean, I'm still far from getting like super great or whatever, but like my drawings from 3 years ago were rough. I see. That would be a little of a difficulty because it's weird, but you know, pretty much worldwide around the web, the default's almost perceived to be English, and that people expect it. And I suppose platforms like YouTube and such, it even makes it even more so. But a streaming service that Japan uses a lot is the Nico Nico thing, which isn't really English. It's just default to Japanese. But yeah, most others, it's just, yeah, it's kind of expected. Uh, don't worry about it so much. And, you know, and despite anything, you'll run into people, you know, the trolls and whatnot. But I don't. I really give no second thought to trolls. It doesn't really bother me at all. It's kind of unavoidable, but just I just don't really get affected by it. Either way, I think I'll be calling it quits for the day. Kind of want to play some video games before work. I mean, I do like drawing, but I still like some of my video games too. Well, that's fortunate, but you know, if you do, don't worry about it too much. Or don't worry about it at all, really. I've had a pretty good measure over the years. Anyway, see you all later. Good luck with the streaming or whatever. I guess it's a subtle troll, maybe. Either way, peace. Have a good day, or night, wherever you're at. It's supposed to be evening.